Test and start streaming. Auto start is disabled. User go live. Really? You dumb things gotta do this. Channel dashboard. Studio. Studio. Here. Fuck with me. So it says I'm live, but yet it says I'm not live. It says I'm not live, but I'm live. I fucking figure that shit out. Alright, well, let's open link in a new tab. Close down my video manager. Hello, Janice Lala. Welcome. Hey, Ian. Glad to see you here, brother. Let's see here. I don't need the channel dashboard open. I don't know why you can't just click the freaking thing. So I've got all this scene set up and everything. Why I can't just click one go live button. Just one. Whether I click it in OBS, whether I click it in StreamYard, whether I click it in YouTube. They should just all do the same thing. If I was king of the world, that's what I would do. Alright. So, let me get... I think this will get me where I want to be. Stop doing that. Don't touch me there. Alright. And this says it's waiting for the Falcro. Isn't that interesting? Am I live twice? Let me refresh this and see what happens. Am I live? It says waiting. Why does it say waiting when it says I'm live? This is exactly what I was talking about moments ago. See, over here is Cindy D and Gort and Gary Hubbs. They're all over here. We're having testicle difficulties. I don't know which stream to be in or how I'm even in two. Difficulties. Let me see here. If I go to the live stream, excellent connection. Can I go here? Let me close this. Let me go to my channel. There's my live. Let's see which one this is. Go there. This is this one. So there. Copy. Go over to the other stream. Paste. Okay, let's see if we can entice folks over here to the dark side in the chat that I want to be in. I don't know how I got, it's just weird. This live Sunday Brunch with Falco, the exact one that I'm actually sitting in, says it's waiting for the Falco at February 5th, 2023 at 1 p.m. All right, I'm going back over the other one. Strange. All right, I got this muted. Hey, Hugh, welcome. All right, yes, I love this is Ruby. I love her very much. She hugs me every day. I don't know what happened. I clicked it, like I always do, start streaming, go to manage broadcasts in OBS, and then whammo. I had two lives open at the same time. But one told me I wasn't live. Weird. I don't know. Does my guitar still work? That's the question of the day. Oh, stay, right? Don't you even think about jumping. You're my favorite pick right today, because I haven't dropped it yet. Don't ruin it. not complaining about the guitar. Not at all. I need to move my microphone down here though so I can hit it with the headstock. Because that's always the best way is to use your headstock to get the mic the fuck out of your way. That's just, and use power tools on your guitar, and screwdrivers are chisels. There. Changed my mind. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I did some playing around, and I put a little thing on here that Marshall made up. Well, he showed me how to make this. Anyway, I can put delay and reverb on my voice. Yes, Whack, you're here just in time for brunch. I can make me completely dry, and there's nothing on that. That's just me with a regular EQ talking into the now corrected audio in this. But if I want to be in a stadium, I can do that. I got to put an echo effect on there, but I'm holding out for what I want to do here. But anyway, it's kind of fun to play with, kind of cool. So yes, and when you polish the guitar with an SOS pad, whoa, turn that down. Make sure that you get right into the crevices of your pickups. The magnetic field will draw that steel wool inside. It'll give you better tone. And I mean, that's my take on it. I think that's very doable. Someday I'm going to be a real streamer, and I'm going to know how to do things. Like now, I don't know how to do anything. I turned that down. The guitar turns down with this knobby thing right here, right there. All right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to pop out the chat. No sense in making it live because I'm going to move it to another window. Pop out the chat. Pump up the jams. All right. Then we're going to put this right here so I can see it. And there it is. Yep. Your tricycle has streamers. That's badass, Gary. You're that guy in the neighborhood. You're the cool dad with all the toys. All the kids envy you, or envy your children, wish that you were their dad. It's hard to be great. There you go. So let me see. So I'm rearranging real estate. Marshall and I did, as some of you saw, we did get StreamYards working. I did get my sound into that. So if I ever want to have a guest, I have that option now. It works fine, except that I can't play backing tracks in stereo or your songs in stereo. So until we figure out the workaround for that, which we are trying to work around it, once we figure that workaround out, then I'll be able to do that. If anybody knows of an inexpensive 18i20, and by inexpensive, I mean $150 range, right in there somewhere, shoot me a link to the ad or whatever, because I need to get this interface fixed. I mean, it's not broken. I have no inputs, and I want to do other things, and I have all these cool things that I can do in that, and I got no more holes to put stuff in, except for MIDI, but my MIDI hooks directly through USB. Hey, Zach, welcome. God damn, I told you not to do that. My picks never listen to me. I just got done telling him it was my favorite pick because I hadn't dropped him today. And now, that fucker's on the floor. Uno momento. Hey, Robbie, what's happening? Let me see if I can do this without destroying the headstock on my guitar. Oh, this is promising. I'm touching it. Oh, there it is. All right, now bring this back. Whew. No headstock modifications required today. That's awesome. And have my pick back. See? All right. So, I'm not sure exactly what's going to be happening with the Ibby. Hang on a second. I got I found my cold weather gloves now that it's back in the fucking 50s. And I don't need them. Anyway, I've been working on this. Let's see if we can get you a decent shot up here. We are at 800 grit right now. So it's going to be, right? I think every guitar player has at least that many missing picks somewhere. I keep 6 or 8 of them on my desktop at all times, of various thicknesses. Because, I don't know what my favorite pick is yet. What I do know is that my favorite pick is the one that's in my hand and currently works. So, yeah, this has been kind of fun. I'm looking forward to this. I've got paper all the way to 8,000. I think it not 8,000, 3,000. Sorry. I don't know where I got 8,000 from. But anyway, it goes all the way to 3,000. But I'm looking at it, what it's like at 800, probably going to be stopping at 2. Because I do still have the metal polish. Turn that down. I do still have the metal polish that I'm going to do on here as well to finish these up. The nut will be here Wednesday, I think, so we won't be doing any setup work on the new nut this Tuesday. That's already scheduled. You can go find it and turn your notifications on if you look under your live list. If you're subscribed, of course. If you're not subscribed, go subscribe. If you don't like it, then click the thumbs down button. If you like it, click the thumbs up button. I don't really give a fuck. I don't care how many likes I get. None of that matters. I'm just here hanging with my friends, doing stupid guitar stuff. Hey, Tim Thomas, welcome. Welcome. This is a Fender medium. It does not give you a size, I do not think. But the reason I like it, because my sweaty little grubby fingers need something besides a smooth pick. These other picks are great, but let me show you this here. Like this Peavey one here. I don't know where I got this one for free. But anyway, it tells you what size it is, but it's completely smooth. Totally smooth. And with a sweaty hand, what happens is you start, and your normal picking, you're ready to do that, and pretty soon it ends up like that. And I don't know how that happens, but it's very frustrating. But if I use the grippy ones, let's just call this 0.74. But anyway, then it doesn't spin. I still get grubby, sweaty little hands, but I don't get that. So Marshall spent a couple hours with me, dinking around, playing with my sound and getting that working, getting me into StreamYard. So if I want to have a guest, I can. It's just when there's a guest, I'll have to have my videos and such actually on the hard drive of my computer so that I can play them locally. If I play anything locally, it'll come out as stereo in StreamYard. But if I have a guest, I can't run in stereo because StreamYard doesn't know how to run stereo when you have a guest for some fucking unknown reason. So, I don't know. Are you listening? Anybody? Not my audience. I'm speaking to the creators of OBS because I love bitching about free shit. Because OBS is 100% free. There's not even, you don't even get a fucking watermark. I mean, StreamYard, you got to pay them $25 a month to get rid of their watermark. Holy smacks. I'm not sure that StreamYard is going to be a thing for me in the pay version, where I don't see myself needing all the extra guests, and most of my show is turn on translate. Right? Oh, that's good coffee. Anyways, that's kind of an update on that. I'm not really motivated to do much today. My hands are pretty sore from going over the 24 frets for the last 2.5 days. And Tuesday might not, I was thinking we were going to wire the switch, but I don't know if we'll get to the wiring of the switch. We might clean off all the old solder. I got some solder wick. We might clean off all the old solder and get that all prepped and cleaned and ready. spray the pots out, do that kind of stuff, take care. Won't have to do anything to the switch except wire it up, but I don't think I'm quite ready to put wires in it yet. I still have to pull the pickups out of the body, but I've been trying to reorganize my workspace. I've actually made quite a bit of progress, although it's difficult to see. Let me back up just a little bit more. I have my tools now. This is just where I keep the body of the guitar because it's safe. But my tools are right behind it in this little tub that you cannot see because my leg is in the way. Let me do this and put this up here. Can I do this? I haven't broken anything yet. There. I think, yeah, you can see I have the tools down at the bottom and then some other assorted stuff on the leg of that. Still looking for that elusive countertop piece. Boy, I wish I could find one. About 4 feet would be perfect. That's almost identical to the space across that I have right now. So, coffee is nectar of gods. Seconded only by whiskey. When I'm in a mood for whiskey, I had a bottle of McNaughton's, and I gave it to my roommate a couple of weeks ago. She wanted a drink, and fuck, I've had that 6 months. I took one shot out of it. Well, it wasn't even a shot. I had one whiskey on ice, like I typically do. I hardly drink, so I don't know. I drink a lot of coffee. I drink a lot of coffee and I smoke a lot of pot. Cigarettes are sugar-free. That is a great observation. Great observation. Okay, where was I at here? On this one, I didn't really like this one. I got a bunch of random backing tracks loaded in here, so we're going to play and see what we get, but I don't really like this one. Now you shred. This is, this is trowerish. Yeah, very trowerish. So this will be E minor. If I can remember E minor. Yeah, it is Robin Trowerish. Bridge of Sighs, or No, that ain't right. In this place, maybe. Ouch. That's enough of that. That was one. I have a whole bunch of them loaded up in here. I did almost the whole thing. That was 9 minutes and 54 seconds of shit. Oh yeah. My IEMs. Sometimes I get tired of the cans, and I really need my cans to be open back to use them effectively, closed back. And the K240s are definitely not closed back. But yes, I am wearing headphones, wearing an in-ear monitor from KB Ear. I say it as K-Bear, but you can say it any way you want. They're $20 and they work fucking amazing. I've had these around now for better part of a year, and they have not been taken care of. They've been drop kicked, hung up, thrown around, tossed out. They went in the washer once, but not through it. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I pretty much wear headphones all the time. Other than my voice in here, all my playing, listening to shows on YouTube or your music or whatever I'm doing. Hey, welcome, Marshall. Thanks for dropping in. Whatever I'm doing is kind of my TV, so I just temper it with that. So, but I'm definitely having a good time with this. Sounds so much better. I even more so don't feel like I'm talking to the microphone. I now feel just very comfortable just talking, as though you all are sitting right here in my tiny room, my bedrio. Like I said, I'm still looking for some kind of an old countertop. They haven't remodeled any of the places here yet. They will. Somebody will move out. We'll be coming into spring here in another month and a half, and all those people that didn't want to move in the winter will then move. So I have another shot at it. What I have functions, works okay. I don't want to spend $100 for a new piece of countertop, but if I had a Home Depot close or Lowe's or whatever, I don't even care about that. But anyway, if I had one close by, I'd just go talk to their kitchen department, say, look, if you get a remnant or a scrap or something that's been damaged in shipping, fell off the truck, I don't know. If it's not broken, I'm willing to buy it. But we'll see what happens. I don't have one very close to me. I don't have any way to haul it. That's the biggest thing. Anything I get that isn't here, I have to make arrangements and pay somebody's fuel to go get the thing and then come back over here. And that makes even a free countertop cost $100, in which case I'd rather just go buy the new one. Yeah, I don't know what to do. So, but we're going to fix this guitar and get that done this week. Well, not done, but the things that would have the pickups done. I may do 2 lives. I may do number 8 on Tuesday and then do my lame live on Wednesday and then pop it over into like a Thursday midday show, which would be noon Pacific, noon 1 o'clock, kind of like today. Although today I'm not working, like I said, hands are sore, polishing. But man, they're starting to really look good. I'm only at 800, so I still got. Is there 1,000? Hang on, where's my? Here it is. Is it 1,000? I think. Take off the glasses so I can read things close. It is 1,000, 1,500. No, 1,000, 1,200, 1,500. And 2,000, 2,500, and 3,000. And I think we're probably going to stop at 2,000 and just polish them with the Merichrome or whatever the hell it's called. Same stuff I used when I did Douglas's frets, except I didn't care. Douglas's frets were screwed. I don't know where I put it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. My glasses back on, so now I can read my chat again. Hey, Richard, a car. Oh, I can tie anything to the top of the car. I don't have to have a pickup truck. I mean, if it weren't for tailgates, we wouldn't have cargo lights. Something. I wonder what George Strait's doing today. Where'd I get that from? I bet there's somebody out there could tell me where I got that little saying from. I'm stealing it. It's piracy. I'm stealing his words. Yeah, I didn't know about semichrome. I bought, let me see this shit here. Oh, come here. So I bought this Marpole polishing cream. It's a metal polish for just about anything you want to polish. If it's chrome, if it's nickel, if it's nickel, kind of is chrome. My dad was a chrome plater, so that's how I know. But anyway, this has a little package of stuff I'll never use. I just use that. And now that I got my master bus volume in Reaper, let me close the amplifier because I don't need that open. Master bus is when I'm eating the microphone, where I'm supposed to be. When I am right here, I'm hitting about 10. I think. What's that mark? All right, so 6 is there. So now check one. I am right on the ragged edge of a plus 10 when I'm talking directly into the microphone. So maybe I need to back that down a little bit on the master volume in the doohickey. You helped me set up that master track. Did that. It's really cool. I got to fix this anyway because I thought I made it stay the slider, but I screwed it up. So track layout, track panel, we like that be, and then that's more gooder. Now we got to go to the other panel. Track layout, go to the mixer panel and make that be, and then we have sliders on both sides for the master volume. I like it a lot. Let's see, alt tab. Can I alt tab? Yes, I can alt tab. I don't need to look at me right now. Let's put this over here and we'll do window right, and then we want to bring back up this. There we go. All right, so I'm here, and like I demonstrated earlier, I can really crank this reverb, but I like it down here around -22. So cool. I won't do anything except I did make that a slider on both the mixer and the console. So I don't like the little dial things. I don't mind them for left and right at all. I don't mind them at all for doing the left and the right, but I don't like them for volume. My eye is so used to looking at a slider because of doing the KJ thing and the bars that I'm used to. I look for a slider, not a knob. If I was turning a knob there, I was probably adjusting EQ and high, mid, low, whatever. So yeah, this stuff worked great. It took a tiny bit, and it may take even less. I'm going to try out the new when I get to 1500 2000 grit, then I will whip out the new fake Dremel with one of the polishing wheels, and we'll have at it with this thing and see. Since I'm planning on using the Dremel, because you should never use power tools on your guitar, whatever. Anyway, so when I'm doing that polish, I may throw some extra tape onto the Hooter Framus thingamajig. Words are hard, man. Words are hard. So anyway, that's the polish that I use because that's what I bought. And then I was trashing my fingers, and it was starting to make my fingers hurt. So I got these, so I can. It's 100 polishings or whatever I want to do. Because I'm not gloving this hand. This is just holding the neck. But I use it for the sanding hand, holding the paper, because this gets kind of crazy when you're. If I could actually pick something up My hands are not cooperating today. Come on, you can do it. There, that's right. So, sanding paper, I'm tearing it off of a large page. I have a lifetime supply of sandpaper. I don't know, it's fucking 10 or 15 sheets of each grade. It's a big pack down there. Great big pack. Anyway, holding on to the sandpaper is a lot easier with this. It wears through the glove, thumb, and first finger eventually, but I can usually get a half an hour of good sanding time without them breaking up. But as soon as the thumb goes away, it's $6 box, so they're like 6 cents a piece. I can deal with that. I generally don't have tremors. Sometimes I do. My biggest issue is not tremors. My biggest issue is my arthritis and this habit that I now have to do. I can't do that. So, well, it's fun to use power tools on a guitar. I mean, seriously, we all know this. We all know this to be true. Can I Alt-Tab to the other screen, I wonder? Yes, I can. Now, can I Alt-Tab back to this one? All right. Hey, Alt-Tab's decided to work today. So I can look at anything I want to look at. I can look at that. I can look over here at this. Awesome sauce. So, yeah, big thanks to Marshall for everything he's done to help me. I'm very happy with the way things are turning out. Like I said, I need the doohickey top counter thing. Yeah. And that'll help that over there. Let's see what else I got to do in here. I got most of my boxes organized. As you can see, I got some more stuff cleaned out of the corner. I got to talk to my old roommate, see if he's got a couple of those double-sized milk crates. I want to stack them facing out so I can toss miscellaneous stuff in them. And then I want to put my actual green toolbox that used to be in my car on top of those two, which will make it easier for me to get into and use that. But I can put my saws and my woodworking garbage down underneath in those bins. It'll be much more organized. I have two, but one of them's a half. One of those milk crates, it's a half size, so it's square instead of rectangular. That won't really work for me. These used to be in my car, so yeah, I'm super happy with my sound. Like I said, we did that thing last night where I just wanted to make sure that I could still be heard, and a little unlisted thing. It was fun, and I was lost in Ruby when Marshall came into the unlisted chat and tried to talk to me. He finally called me on the telephone, or did he text me? No, I think he called me. Anyway, then we chatted, and I was looking back at my live again. So it's still unlisted. There's nothing to see there. It was just basically testing to make sure that it worked, which I do all the time because I'm paranoid. So, I don't think I have any new questions. I want to show you guys this. I got to bring up OBS and change over to screen. Not the Vizio, not the Droid. Not chat. Do I not have? Here, this one maybe. If I turn this on, yeah, there we go. So you can see I tidied up my interface here, and I got some effects off of here that were post. I was using the preamp post. Now the preamp, I don't know how well you guys can see this. I just know it's on the screen. But if I bring up the input effects, now you can see I have a preamp and the reefer. Reefer is my denoise program, which when my fan's off, let's just take a minute. Let me make this active. I want subtract. I want that. No preset. That mode is right. And then no, not reset. Where's the button I want? Dang it. Try. It's not picking up anything. Why is that broken? Anyway, it's on there. I don't know why this is not working, but it's not working right now. But as you can see, my noise floor on the other screen, I'll close this. That's it. I can deal with that. for a straight up amateur that was coached by a marshal, I'm pretty happy with the noise floor in there. Following could not be opened. Yes, close. Thank you. Now, where is, let me turn off the Dell screen. Oh, there I am. All my beautiful gloriness. Now I need my chat back. See what you guys been talking shit about. Okay, what it did. I'm cool with that. We'll get together and we'll do stuff because it's fun to learn. I try and learn something new every day, and when I learn more than one thing in one day, then I got to take a day off the next day because I learned 2 things already, so I don't have to learn a new thing tomorrow, right? If I learn 3 new things on a day, then I can take 2 days off. I got this system down, man. There. My mustache caught my coffee. That was fun. Yeah, I see that I've got a bit of room there, but for a guy like me that forgets and sometimes turn things up instead of turning other things down, because that's what we found out I'd been doing. It was a hallelujah moment for me when I realized, oh, well, that's why it's all out of whack, because I kept turning it up trying to make it do something. It should be sending your vocal mic to the effects bus channel rather than having it set to your mic input. So, are you saying that this denoise reefer should be on? Here, let me get my bong out of the way. All right. Nope, I don't like that. Nope, I don't like that either. I'm going to put you down here on the floor because then you can't fall over no matter what I do because it's already on the floor. I got to go back to the thing and turn the other thing on, the Dell screen. There we go. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, and then if I 10 if I include the master bus. But what input am I putting that on? Yeah, I'm a stoner. I am. I freely admit it. Y'all, people are alive today because I get stoned. That's all I got. I can't say any more than that. So now I'm looking. Well, you can't see me, but I'm looking that way at that screen over there, and Marshall's going to tell me what dumb thing I haven't done yet. Let me put this over here. I'm trying to get things. I have a lot of things that I'm in the process of organizing. So that can go up there. That'll keep it out of my way. Used sandpaper can go right here. All right. The effects bus over here on this master, where my mouse is wiggling around. Is that the right one? You know what? Let me put this on the... Hang on a second. Vacuuming? Yeah, I do believe my roommate is vacuuming. Anyway, Let me bring this over here. Then I can share a bigger screen. It'll be more gooder. Let me go back over. Turn on the Vizio. Where are we at? I need to turn on Vizio. All right. Now that's more bigger, and I'm looking straight at it. So now I'm going to get my chat back up here. There's chat. This one right here. Okay. This one right here. It's got all these things on it right here. Hey, Johnny, I'm learning stuff to do with Reaper. Marshall is very patient in teaching me. All right, so that's now highlighted, set center. Presume I'm going to put some kind of an effect on here. Input set to none. Input set to none. How do I make it be none? None, right there. Okay, so now that part's done. I did that. So this now has nothing to do with anything. It says monitoring. Does it do anything anymore? Probably not. No, because that's just dumb. It just says, nope, I'm stupid. All right, disarm it from recording. It is disarmed from recording. All right, and set the input to none. Input monitoring, record disabled, no input. That's what it says on that little tiny writings right there. So anybody that wants to learn how to use Reaper, here's one lesson right here, and there's many more on Marshall's channel. I have a number of his videos favorited, so I can reference them. He's been working with Reaper for many, many years. So if you're a Reaper user that's new, go to Marshall's channel and do yourself a favor. I'll just watch stuff 3 or 4 times. Good to see you, Johnny Bean. Okay, now drag the routing button from your green vocal track to the effects track, the little button with the blue on it. This one here. So the actual vocal track, not the master, correct? Or am I dragging the route from the master? I'm asking for a friend. Definitely asking for a friend. So uh-oh. Why did it make a noise? What's running in the background here? Oh, battle.net. Here, let's exit. We don't need to be there. I don't know why that's even loaded. I don't need to screw with any of that. There's no updates. Everything's working. Okay, now let me see. Not the master. Okay, so this is the vocal track I'm using, which happens to be track. It's called Vocal 1, and it is track 5. So I'm going to drag this route button right here over here. Do I drop it on top of this, or do I drop it up here? I don't know which side of the line it goes on. So now I'm holding on to it. I got this. Now where do I put it? You gonna tell me where to put it, Marshall? I don't know if I'm dragging it to one of these little slots here or in the slots up here, or if I'm dropping it directly onto the route button here. So I'm just holding on to it for a minute because we got to get through the, I don't know, 20-second delay that happens for, I don't know, electricity takes longer in YouTube world. So, oh, my eye itches. Just drop it on the effects track. Okay. Now I got controls popping up. What do I do here? Controls for track 5 vocal 1. What do I do now? I can do stuff. I can mute. Is that a mute? I didn't know. All right. So do I need to make any more adjustments in this box? Oh, it's time for another cup of coffee. Oh my goodness. Pre-fader, post effects. Like that. Okay. So now it's pre-fader, post effects. See how easy this is, folks? I mean, anybody can do this. If I can do this, anybody can. And the cool thing for me is if I ever need a reference on how to do this, I can come back to my own video and just look at the chat. And it tells me everything I need to know. Let's see here. So at this point, all we've done is grab my vocal from there. Okay, so now I close this and then arm it and then bring it up like, oh my goodness. Wow, that's pretty cool. And that'll put it on, will that put it on this microphone when I'm switched to the other one? Here, let me take some of that reverb out. Holy crap. There, that's better. That's pretty awesome. I like that. Yep, definitely. So I'm presuming that if I want to send this microphone through that, it's the exact same process. I just grab the route, bring it over here, drop it in, and okay, don't arm it to record. Okay, it's not armed to record. Okay, I see. Cool. I'm learning. I'm learning. All right, so that's all done. The speaker is gray, which is the appropriate color. If you ever can't figure out what the hell you did with your sound, look at this little tiny speaker in this very poorly placed area where you're going to arm and disarm the track. And if you're using this for active recording, that's what it is. Yeah, strange. All right. Yeah, and now I can have stadium stuff. I could put a delay here. Let's do that. Let's turn the delay on. Now the delay is on. So now I have delay and reverb. So when I crank this up, there's a slight delay on it. I don't really care. I don't really care for the stadium thing with the delay deal. And Marshall's going to show me a better way to do that anyway with a VST that I already have in here. So that's coming in the future. Where is it? Bypass. There it is. I have to read that list every single time. Oh, yeah. Yesterday when I couldn't figure out why I didn't have any sound coming into OBS, it's because when I use the StreamYard, I have to turn off the rear route deal. I have to put it in suspended animation, so to speak, and then I can open the StreamYards and do the thing from there. So when I go back to OBS, I have to turn that back on. Because without the routing, no sound is happening. Now, all the effects you have on the effects track should be set to 100% wet and 0 dry. You can make that adjustment inside each effect. So, that's not what I wanted to do, is it? No, not that. What am I doing wrong? I'm doing something wrong already. Hold on. So redelay, wet, dry. That one's right. Reverberate. Wet, 100%, dry, 0. So that's right. And whoops, there we go. And this one is Also set to 100% wet, 100% dry. Yeah. Okay, so I close that and remove, delete effects. There. All right, so that part's done. Right on. So this is, I'm learning. You guys are getting to watch me learn. It's it's what we do with Sunday brunch. I gotta have some more coffee. Uno momento. I have to move the microphone and get my lard ass over there. Oh, you guys might be able to hear me still. This will be a good test because I'm talking literally behind the microphone. Have to let me know if I'm still legible, so to speak, or if I need to make any adjustments. Kind of thinking I should still be all right. I'm getting a good -12 out of this just talking, so fun stuff. Marshall is a rock star, absolute rock star right there. He's a cool guy. He knows lots of stuff. He's willing to share said lots of stuff with us for free, even though he spent his lifetime learning it. But you can't get much better than Marshall. Sorry. I might be biased, but it's, yeah. Well, see, most of what I do, Janice, is most of what I do is lives, just like this. I rarely put up a pre-recorded video anymore. It's just not a thing for me. I don't get the same bang out of it that I get with live. When I can talk to you guys and do that, and he's making me a sound nerd too. You guys see that right there. He is definitely making me a sound nerd. And this is not a bad thing. I like it when people say, hey, great mix, or that sounded really good, or I really like the guitar in that. Because this man right here has been, well, coaching me basically for a year, telling me how to do stuff just like this, how to make my setup better, how to make my sound better. And all I had to do was listen. And same thing for anybody else out there that needs to learn. Start with going to Marshall's channel. If you're just stuck, then shoot him a message. His email's found in his About section. You can send him an email and say, hey, I'm stuck. This is what I did. Can you help me out? And I will be willing to bet my next paycheck that as soon as he has time, he will help you. So these are good things. But definitely enjoying this setup. It feels more comfortable too. So, yeah, I know. Isn't that great, Janice? We're on the upswing. We're on the fucking upswing. Yay. Man, I just, it's kind of because we're still dusk here at about 5. Right now it's 2 o'clock here, or 3 o'clock? 2 o'clock, I think. And stuff, but that days are definitely getting longer. Tougher Bronx, I never heard, or something. I can't remember the words. That was many things ago. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, something like that. Yeah, I know. We'll figure it out. There's a workaround. There's a way to do it. For now, I'm just going to download, or not download. I'm going to record. That's another thing. So you can show me how to do that loop back thing. Not right now, because I don't want to. My brain is cramping as it is, and I only did 3 things today. So, yeah, I definitely want to do that and keep working on it. But I'll be recording backing tracks directly into Reaper and then playing them out of Reaper. I will still link. This is if I'm using StreamTards, by the way, but I'll still link these backing tracks. I'll just have a set of links set up that I can just drop in there in the chat as I go through them, so they get proper credit. Yep, I think I was just kind of listening to it, see if I enjoyed it. I'm bringing it down a little bit. See now, because I didn't really want that much on it. It was mostly just playing around. Because I can go full dry, and that still sounds okay to me. But if I put it here at about 40, whatever the hell that is, 48, 50, somewhere in there, then it gives me just a tiny bit of it. And I kind of like the sound of that. I don't like it when it gets up in the stadium thing. But yeah, that's how I'm going to get around my backing tracks being in stereo for the StreamTards ones. And those will just have to be times when either, for now, we understand that any music I present from YouTube, like if I play one of your songs, it's going to be mono until we can find a workaround this. The only way I can figure is if you, the creator, actually sent the video file to me, the finished project, because I can play any video file from anything, doesn't matter. I have VLC on here, plus I have both Apple and PC and Android. Yeah, we got you. So you can send those to me and I can play them that way, because then I'm playing it local. I have the actual file. And if it was done in stereo, it'll play in stereo. So that's the workaround for that right now. And I don't have guests very often. I really just wanted that option. If I want to get abused for 3 hours by Doc Danger and have him come in, or I want to be taught by Marshall for 3 hours, you know. Hold on. Oh. Well, the coffee's working for me if I'd finished making it. See, I don't even really feel the caffeine effects. I don't notice them anymore. I've drank coffee since I was 8 years old, with very few breaks. Now, let's do this. Let's put the bad stuff in here. Another one of my little vices. Sugared creamer. I usually buy sugar-free, and I'm a good boy, but you get tired of 2 or 3 flavors, depending upon the brand of sugar-frees. And Carnation really they put out what should have been a great one. It was a cinnamon bun kind of flavor, and it was very disappointing. Very disappointing. I had to put so much creamer in my coffee that I had to reduce the amount of water, or take a big swig from my cup. It's like, damn. Oh, so you'll all start hearing that thing spout off here in a minute. I think I'm getting pretty well set up. We're going to get all this crap behind me done and get this stuff over. Here, let me move this. Let me highlight. Let's see how techie I can be. That over there like that, and then I want to look at this and turn off this, and turn it off. There it is. Wow, that's interesting. That's really interesting. Let's move this over here. Why am I still sharing that screen? I told it to turn it off. I must have clicked it twice. There it is. Yay! Okay, now let me bring up the chats. All right, so here we are. Anything I need to catch up with in here? Hey, welcome, Gary. I didn't see you come in, or if I did, I don't remember it. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for coming by. So we've had some real good characters in here, all the cool kids. Hugh Caldwell, Robbie Stingle, Zach Thong, Ian's Guitar Shack, Janice Lala, Gary Hubbs, set up by Marshall. Who else has been in? Somebody else I'm forgetting. I know I am. Let's see. Nope. There. Now my effects bus is set up. It's just, I think I named it something. What did I name it? Hang on. Now I got to find out. It's just labeled effects. I think I'm going to change it to vocal effects. That's just a double click on that thing. Yeah, there we go. Vocal effects. There we go. Now vocal effects says vocal effects. Everything's a slider. I'm happier-ish now. And I want my chat back. There it is, right there. Oh, my goodness. I'll go back down to bottom. Johnny Bean was here. Hugh's still here. Mark's gas station. I still need to find out that GAS. Let me do something here. I'm going to go spy. I'm going to go spy. Oh, my goodness. Oh, yeah, I need to sub to this. Why didn't you tell me I wasn't subbed up, Mark? Good Lord. I'm slacking. Let me get this fixed. There's the subscribed, and then we turn on the notifications. There, that's all fixed. Let's go look at a video from Mark's gas station. AUM, throne room, pedal demo. How long are these? That's 35, 30. You got a shorty I can throw up here just for fun? Let's see here. Bill Lawrence acoustic guitar pickup. That's a demo. 19, that's 2 minutes. 25, 130. Okay, let's look at this pedal board tip. Hold up. We're going to make this be something cool. I promise. Pause, please. Thank you. Could have swore I hit that pause button, but apparently I only caught the mute button. Let's see what the pedal board tip is from Mark's gas station. Unmute this. I'm going to make it big, and then I'm going to mute me and start it.
Welcome, YouTube. Got a little quick tip for you involving dual lock and pedals. This idea came from Daniel Steinhardt of That Pedal Show. And what I do is, or what he does, is make little corner pieces instead of using full strips. Just like that. And I usually prep my pedal. See these labels? They usually have the serial number on it. I tend to cover it up to preserve it with painter's tape.
See, now I just use packing tape, clear packing tape. It would ruin the label if you ever had to take it off, but the label would be pretty well protected. I don't plan on taking labels off. So this is a great idea, though. And it just so happens I'm going to be building a pedal board in the next couple of months. I put my wah pedal on there, and I had to put my trem pedal on there, and then I'm going to get from Valerie Bott. I'm getting a bat distortion pedal from her.
All
of
right.
course, customized for me. Oh, here he's talking again.
Shh. Little corner pieces. Makes it a lot easier to remove from the board. And this stuff is so strong that this actually works. So.
Oh, it'll work, bro. Spent so many years playing that. I have sold this stuff for 30 years. Now, that's cool, Zach. Practice away, bro. It's all good. Now, Marshall says I need to throw pitch and octave up on my voice. Pedal. I think Marshall just wants to hear me sound like a fucking chipmunk.
Oh, if you really want to be
yeah, I like this idea. When I set up my pedal board, I'll be doing this exact thing.
Good job. Got a little rubbing alcohol. I try not to I usually spray on.
Man, I never run out of rubbing alcohol. I wish I could find the 99 for this. I use 91 because 99 is just too fucking expensive.
Prep
It's
the
terrible.
surface.
But yeah, I use rubbing alcohol for a lot of things. Lot of things. Hugh's laughing at me, Marshall. Make Hugh stop because he's laughing at me. I can see him right there in the chat. Look at this. Rude. That's rude. Not really. Hugh's not a rude person. Hugh is a fantastic person. Yeah, this is a great idea. You just use a little bit. That stuff holds really well. I've actually used a piece of this to hold trim on one of my trucks years ago, and it worked. It never came off.
I'll do another one.
Right on.
This one had feet originally on it, and what I did is remove the feet, replace the screws.
Nice.
And
now you're going to put Velcro on it so you can put it on your pedal board. That's cool, Mark. You got a great channel here. This is cool stuff. Looks like you got things on amplifiers and other pedals and reviews and unbaggins and unboxicans and all that fun stuff. That's awesome, man. Super awesome. This is... There, I forgot I had that turned down. I don't know who I was listening to earlier, but boy, oh boy, their volume was hot. And of course, you know, I swear, this is how Marshall's ruined me, is I don't understand why these YouTube creators, now some of these people are professionals, have intro music that is, I don't know, like 20 on the 10 volume scale. And then when they come on to talk or do whatever their recorded thing, then they're talking like this and you can barely hear a word that they're saying. And it's just like, I don't know, they're trying to be secret. And fuck you guys. There's a volume knob. Turn the fucking music down and turn your vocal the fuck up. Ah, okay, soapbox mode off. It's Marshall's fault. I mean, if it wasn't for Marshall, I wouldn't care. I'd be like normal. No, I wouldn't be normal. Yeah, this is cool. I don't know what I'm going to build my pedal board out of. My old roommate has access to these big boxes that their material comes in. Hey, David L., welcome. Didn't see you sneaking in there. Man, this mustache hair is going to drive me crazy. Pardon me just a moment. Oh, you can't even see me right now. I'm hiding behind a Vizio. I'm glad you can hear me.
There we go. That's it.
I'm responsible for every problem on earth. No apologies.
Oh, also...
and no problem, Mark. This is cool stuff. So, yeah, if you haven't subbed up or gone over to check out, this is fine stuff right here.
Pry bars, plastic pry bars to remove the pedals from the board.
Great idea. Super great idea, man. That's awesome. Here, let's go down here and we'll like that.
That's it.
And nobody commented? How come nobody commented on this?
Thanks for watching.
Whoops. I try and leave a comment, especially if I've just subbed up. I try and watch at least one whole video and comment on that after I do the subs and the notification. My subs seem to stick a little better when I do that. I have resubbed to a number of people many times. I think I've resubbed to Gary 3 times in the last 2 years. Not to Marshall. Marshall stayed subbed, or I've stayed subbed to Marshall. There was another one that I had a heck of a time with. I can't remember now. It doesn't matter. It was a lot of things ago. But, all right. So that's all done. Got the work out of the way. So, turn off the Vizio. Here we go. Oh, I'm going to go turn my fan on. I want you guys to tell me how my background when this fan is on, because it's got to be 75, 80 degrees in my room, or at least that's what it feels like. And if I have a hot flash, it's fucking over. So I just want to see how much noise it makes, because it's going to be blowing almost directly in. Hang on. I said you can look at my jammies again. My jammies are awesome. These are real tree. They're like, you know, I don't really see the real tree in the black checks. I see their logo, but that's all I see. So I think that real tree is just doing a money grab. So there's my fan running in the background. So I don't know how much of a difference that's going to make. Hopefully I overcome it. I'm presuming I do. What's this? Oh, cool. Right on. Oh. So, anyway, yeah, that feels a lot better with a fan blowing on me. If it's too much, I can turn it off, but it's just a lot more comfortable if I can run it while I'm streaming and I have some nice air coming across me. So, oh my goodness. Yeah, that's a good one. Gonna remember that one for sure. Oh my goodness, yeah. All right, well, I've been running this long enough. I think I'm gonna stop and shut this down. I know everything's gonna work for my upcoming shows. I enjoyed having a snack and some coffee with you guys. I say cheers, peace, rock on, you know, all the stuff and the things. Now, I have to, like, where is the thing? Let's see here. Oh, I picked it. Now I understand what happened. So this is going to be mistitled. YouTube picked up the professional amateur hour first, and that's what I've been broadcasting on. I had set up a new one that is still going to be hanging out up there. That something about doing whatever, just dinking around. But that's what happened, so I'll have to remake this one. Anybody that has clicked on that notification for the Professional Amateur Hour number 8, it is going to change. I'll be making another one and putting it up there. So if you've already hit your notification, you'll need to go find it again and hit that notification. So sorry about that trouble. Restore chat, and then I'm going to get out of here. So have a good one, y'all.